nice to see you. I'm just curious how, from your perspective, the competition's going at inside linebacker. Obviously, Nate is kind of cemented there, and Akil is coming back as a starter. But for those backup spots, how's that competition going?
It's going well, I'd say. It's the everyday competition for sure. It's really just refreshing to have everybody competing and try to up each other every day. It's also nice in the meeting room to have everybody kind of knowledgeable about the same topics and knowing the defense to the best of our ability. So I'd say it's going really well so far.
Adam Munster Tiger.
Hey, Quinn, wanted to ask you what the hardest part of the transition coming from the JUCO ranks to the Pac-12 level has been, and what areas do you feel like you've made strides as a player since you've gotten to CU?
I'd say for sure, JUCO, we don't have much of a wide variety of a playbook here. It's pretty diverse, and, if you get one motion into something, then it's, we want to change our defense to fit what they're going to, run at us, and I'd say that's the biggest thing. Also possibly physicality level and speed of the game for sure. Sometimes we don't have as many fast guys JUCO level, but now everybody's, that guy from where they were at their school before.
Great. Back to Brian Howell.
So, Quinn, I got a couple for you. First off, as you've kind of been throughout practice, there's a lot of newcomers on this team. Who has kind of impressed you as you've kind of gone through the first few weeks that you've said, this guy's either taking his game up from last year or this newcomer looks really good?
Definitely. I'd say coming in straight off the bat, Christian Gonzalez has been a big factor in our defense, but doing really well at the corner, as well as KJ. The coaches moved him around a little bit, and he's adapting really well to the positions. Chris Miller obviously has been take a big step, and he's obviously pedestal of the defense now at that star position as well. Yes, sir.
And then, Nate Lamon has talked to us a lot about his leadership and how that's important to him and trying to bring guys along. I'm curious, in now a little over a year, what you've learned from Nate about playing linebacker and just kind of leadership-wise as well.
Totally. Before, I would say, well, actually, let's just go now. Physicality is one of the biggest things at inside linebacker, and I think it's more of like a play downhill and, just unleash hell on everybody kind of thing. Also, just being in the playbook as much as I can outside of the practice facility. So not just, putting the pads up and going home and going the rest of my day. It's always in the playbook, always bettering myself outside of practice. And we had a little quote from Ray Lewis this morning, shine in the darkness so that when the brightness is on you, you can shine, type of thing. So it's really just preparation when no one's looking, really.
Great. Any other questions coming in for Quinn?
I'll do one more, Dave.
Go ahead, Brian.
One other thing I wanted to ask you, Quinn, is last year you had Ross Ells coaching you guys. This year's Tyson Summers has moved over.
Yes, sir.
What's the difference in their coaching styles as far as inside linebackers go?
Coach Ells is a great coach. So is Coach Summers. I think it's very beneficial to have the DC as your position coach. He can teach you everybody else's responsibilities and assignments so that, say you have a run gap responsibility, the guy next to you so you can fit properly. And Coach Ells also did the same thing. So it's a smooth transition. They're both great coaches. They both attack their jobs very well.